Alright, we're gonna try this again. I tried to hop on 2K again today, but homie's not answering it, boy. What's up with him, no? Oh. Oh. Oh, it must be All-Star. Oh, yeah, it is All-Star for NHL. Ooh, I'm finna cook Monday and Tuesday. And when it's... Oh, I'm excited heck. I'm excited heck. Alright, look. Marquette cooking Georgetown. Okay, that's good looks. Who else I got? TCU. Y'all need to catch up to Texas. Y'all down 4. And then I bet on Clemson. Clemson is losing by 7 to Virginia. So that's another parlay down the drain. Luckily, we won a $5 parlay not too long ago. We got a little more money to play with. I'm definitely gonna get a win today. Whether it's a big one or a little one, it's gonna be a win today. Definitely gonna be a win today. So y'all seen I quit last game because what the... But you know, we're gonna come back and cook and play to our best ability. Went to work today, worked for 3 hours at the women's lacrosse scrimmage. Lacrosse is a fun game to watch if you have nothing to do. But if you don't, like, you know, want to sit out in the cold. Lacrosse is like, kind of like hockey. More, you know, it's a bigger space, more people on the floor, on the field, but it reminds me of hockey, kind of in their rules, how they play, how they pass the ball around and things like that. And how they attempt to score. It reminds me a lot like hockey. It's like a mixture of hockey and soccer, and it's a cool sport. But that's just like, if you like running for extensive amounts of time for no reason because you have nothing better to do, I would tell you go sign up to play hockey, bro. Can't even lie. Not hockey, lacrosse, because it's boring. It's genuinely a boring game, and I wouldn't want to say this like the way I'm gonna say it, but maybe it's because of the women's game, you know? Maybe. Limiting in Breece Hall's production again for the 2nd game in a row, just to give him an idea of what happens when you don't play up to par. So, I don't expect to give him more than 11 handoffs in this half. But I definitely think that we're going to use him to gain a little extra yardage on plays like that. But he gets blown up in the first 2 yards of the play. So, are we going to run slants? I should have Corey Davis here, but if I don't, it's wraps. Dot. Ran right into his own man.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, men's rugby was supposed to play the Prim 1, but they didn't play because I'm pretty sure their squad was on TCU women's basketball team status. Pretty wiped out. I don't know why. I'm not going to speak on it because, you know, I want to play for that team. But, you know, I do think the guys do go a little too hard in practices. And it's like 30 degrees on most days. So you got to think about how much wear and tear their body goes through just for this one game. And on top of that, they weren't even physically well enough to play a scrimmage, and the season starts in about a month. So it's a lot of things that I feel like need to be done. But I'm not the coach, nor am I the trainer, nor am I a player on that higher squad. So I don't really have a say because I don't really know their schedule. But last time I checked, they had a 7 p.m. practice, and that was kind of crazy. But you know, I want to play Prim 1 and Prim 2 and all those things. But if it's gonna cost me, like right now, my shoulder is still ruined from. I can tell you which month in a minute. Hold on. I can tell you the exact month in a minute. And it was actually like.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards.
It was really like.
Well, they just continue to march
physically.
the field here through the air, Charles. He is now 6 of 6 throwing the football.
It was physically overwhelming.
He was just throwing it to one guy because you could marshal
some forces
over there. But the way he's spreading it around, he's hitting them at all angles right now, making it very, very difficult.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there.
Let me see if I can figure it out. I'm gonna do another handoff to him.
Maybe
Why
just a
not?
slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll step aside and get a report.
Trying to figure out on my shoulder, Marcelo. Gotta look at my maps first.
Defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Flood. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat
10 picks for you.
And the Broncos are going to get the football here.
Don't
as the
care.
ball will come out to the 20.
Trying to figure it out. Very disappointed in that. But it's fine. If we finish the year with 12 picks, we're good.
Last week's ball game, and now on the opening drive here, he throws an interception. So a bit of a troubling trend. See if he can fix things. 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
I've been injured since October 28th. So you do the math. October 28th to November 28th to December 28th. I've been hurt. I've been hurt. And now we're about 3 months in on the injury. And on an injury that said it would take 6 to 8 weeks to heal. So it's either I didn't properly let it heal, or it's something bigger than what they expected it to be. I don't want to be that guy, but they never gave me a chance to get an MRI on my shoulder. So if it's something torn up in there and it's healing improperly, I'm not to blame, it's them. Because I told them I was in pain. And when I tried to go and schedule my appointment, the lady said I couldn't schedule it. So I mean, at the urgent care. So I mean, it's a lot. I don't got a car either, so I can. I would have, trust me, I would have went to a hospital, but I can't just run to a hospital every time I get hurt because I don't have a car. So, but I do think there is it feels like it doesn't even feel like the bone or the AC joint. It feels like a muscle issue because my arm was shaking just carrying 3 pounds over my head. And I know, of course, this is what happens in physical training, but physical therapy, bro, it's gonna hurt, dude. It's not gonna feel good. It's not supposed to feel good. It's just supposed to make you better. All this crap. I've heard all the stories. I've read all the magnificent stories about physical therapy, and unfortunately, none of those stories have been very valuable to my rehabilitation years. I'm praying it's not as serious as I think it is, but
it's incomplete.
Hate this game. Like, I didn't have any reason to do that.
This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game.
So
New York ready to go again.
it feels like how it felt. Oh my gosh, that actually hurt this man. This doesn't feel right, so I think I'm gonna get an appointment scheduled because I don't think my shoulder healed properly at all. Like, I don't think my shoulder's anywhere near properly healed. So, do I blame anybody? Kind of, but at the same time, I really can't because it's my shoulder, right? I could have went to a doctor, but I didn't go to a doctor because they said it would be harder for me to schedule an appointment without a referral. Couldn't get a referral because when I went to the urgent care to go get a referral, it wouldn't let me. So I think I'm just gonna schedule an appointment with orthopedics.
Operating from the gun, Flood.
Touchdown.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's sort this out.
You ain't never making a league. You never gonna make it to the Super Bowl, you bum. I'm the best to do it. You heard?
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. But I don't really know. I think I'm going to schedule the appointment though. They asked me, "Oh, tell your trainer to do it." Dude, my shoulder's getting completely out of whack. So I think it's best if I go schedule an appointment because if I tore something in my shoulder and it healed improperly, we're in a bad predicament. That means I mean, I'm risking a career here, and I know I ain't made a career yet, but shoot, if I want a career in athletics, but I mean, I'm risking my physical career here in athletics.
He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Dang it!
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I thought it a little earlier.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flood. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
But like I said, I don't want to risk me. I don't want to risk my health because I can't make it to
No one has ever questioned the speed of Hardman,
an appointment that they have scheduled, that I need to schedule. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go after my 9 a.m. and see what happens from there. If I get in, I do. If I don't, I don't. Touchdown. If you drop that game, I already know I had the other dudes, but I wanted the Gary Wilson touchdown. That's the quarterback. Shoot. Can you beat him next time? Oh yeah, he got it this time.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Yeah, I'll take that all day.
And since the penalty occurred,
And no. I'm not handing it off here. I'm gonna run my slants out the single formation here, and we're gonna.
After the penalty, 1st and goal. Back to throw. Flood.
Get that out because for some reason we didn't run a goal line play there. We ran a.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Flood.
I'm actually gonna send an email. Let me see if I can. Let me see if she has grouped me.
His 11th touchdown of the year, and the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between
is the trainer in here.
In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Okay. So she's not in here. Well, let me make him K. Alright, I tried to text her in group me. She's not in there. Sending her an email.
He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
Alright, I did say I was going to limit his touches, but I'm trying to send an email and I don't want to pause the game.
Now Hall to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On the stop that time, it was Josey Jewell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I sent her a message, like, cause just now, like, lifting this above my head, like, this is so discomforting, and like my other shoulder, like, one thing I can say is, when it comes to the recovery stuff, she's really good at it, because my knee injury that was supposed to keep me out for the season gave me about 2 weeks, 3 to 2 weeks worth of leniency, but I ended up twisting it again because I didn't have my knee brace during walkthroughs. So I mean, but I mean, like, when it comes to her, like, as a trainer, she's a really good trainer. Really good trainer. She works you hard, but I mean, it's like, it's in the sense of, hey, you need to recover. Like, not, I'm just gonna work you to see how hard you can go. It's like, this is for your recovery, bro. Like, this isn't because I want to be a bum and hurt you or anything. Like, this is recovery. Like, high school, like, I didn't have like this scheduled consistent recovery program for an injury. That was literally, you go to urgent care and they'll clear you through a physical. If you can't play, you can't play. That's just it. Tape you up if you want to play that bad and go ahead and do it, like, whatever. Like, they care, but you know, it's kind of like, in that sense, like, if you really want to play that bad, you know, go ahead. But I do feel like they only took certain sports serious: volleyball, basketball, and soccer. Just honestly, like, that's just the facts. Those were literally our only teams with championships and that went to the states. So of course they prioritized state championship winners and state championship attendees and whatever, or state finals or whatever. They're gonna do that in all sports. But I just didn't appreciate how, even just because of flag football, yeah, you know, some guys got some help, but other times it was just like, bro, you're either good to go or you're not. Okay, I can ask the trainer. The trainer's like, I mean, you know, trainer has, it's one trainer for a bunch of, so one trainer for at least 5 athletes per team almost. So it was a tough
passing already in this first half as he'll take over here on 1st down.
You know, all depends.
Throwing to start the drive, Flood. And Wilson with it, complete.
You saw how calm he. So I remembered I was watching the video. They showed that if you step up in the pocket as the quarterback, it'll help you with a lot of these throws and the accuracy of them. See, it's a dead eye bullet pass. Y'all saw it. That's because I also have takeover too. Not takeover, but you know, X Factor.
Looking to throw. Flood.
Dead eye bullet pass. Just another drop. It's just what I deal with on this team. Okay, I can hit Lazard early if the linebacker doesn't trail, and this is man coverage. You know, this is a catch though. Good catch.
A spectacular one-handed grab there. And this is going to be another first down.
Alright, so I'm stuck here again even longer. My roommate, I thought he was going to come tomorrow, but the tag place isn't open today, and then also it's not open tomorrow either, so he has to go Monday morning, meaning he's not coming until Monday night. Dang it! Because I had plans, you know, to get stuff for Valentine's Day, but, you know, I'm just going to have to do it. We're just going to have to sneak and do it. Nothing. It was nothing. Oh, it was completely nothing. They were going to take the timeout.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock
it was completely nothing there, as y'all could see. I feel like anyone who can read can see that there was nothing there. I mean, I tried to make it happen.
Flood, flush to his right.
Pick.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by
11 picks. I'm actually just gonna quit and restart the entire thing because like I can't play like this because once you throw picks, you know, it just makes you look bad. I want to have a real authentic season because no good quarterback is making that throw. I have to restart from scratch. I need to build a true Shedeur Sanders build, and I'm restarting my cornerback. I've won 2 Super Bowls already. One with the Chiefs, one with the Bills. But I restarted his career. I'm restarting all the careers. Running back is going to stay where it's at, but the other 2 are getting deleted because I had to sign a deal with the Texans because I didn't want to be trapped in a 4-year deal with the Chiefs. And they don't do 1-year deals. You can't, you know, make your own deals up in face of the franchise. It's not like my career or anything like that, man. It's just not how that works. So we got smoked in the preseason. So I already know this is going to be a bad game. On the even play is against the Patriots. So we're gonna restart. I want to get on 2K, bro. I'm playing a part, bro, but it may not happen on. Let me see what it is. So I'm pretty sure my parlay just washed down the drain. Clemson is down 4 with 36 seconds. That's Raps. TCU is down 4. They've been, I swear it's been a 64-60 game for like the longest. Yeah, Clemson sold the bag. They're about to use it. Lose to Virginia. And, you know, it's not a good look. Not a good look. Not a good. Not a good look. Uh-oh, something happened. 26.1 seconds. It's been a time for a minute. Clemson blew it. I mean, all the favorites that I put down on, they blew it so far. So, time to hurry up and get this 4 o'clock bets in. Pretty sure Aston Villa and all the all my soccer hit. All my soccer's hit. But, of course, I'm getting trolled. NBA. I think I lost that one, too. No, I probably won that one. Oh, I wouldn't know. Yeah, San Diego State just started. TCU. NCAA National. I hit on that one. I said National was gonna win. And they did. But I like how I don't know who any of these guys are. I've never seen these dudes before. But TCU and Clemson are blowing the parlays, so it doesn't really matter. Clemson just missed a layup, personal foul, that'll do. And TCU is only down by 2, but knowing them, it's just gonna be a heck of a year. College sports, man, they always disappoint you. If I could give anyone advice on betting, don't bet college sports. Okay, anyways. To the 4 o'clock bet times. Alright, let me get this in. Boise State, move. Queens, American. Alright. So, oof. Got it off. Okay. All these look like good picks to me. Oh wait, no, these are great picks actually. I have a bunch of mega favorites in here for 23 bucks, 50 cents for 23 bucks. This hits, I will be happiest guy on earth right now. 23 bucks for 23 bucks. It's not bad. All right, time to go in and already start like our 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock bets. Okay, 4:30s. We got some 4:30s. I have Arkansas. Okay. Forgot they closed the bet market for 4 o'clock ones for now. All right, let's start again. I have Arkansas Little Rock. They haven't won me on, but they haven't lost me any. Well, they have lost me a bunch. Texas A&M Corpus. Don't sell me today. You've done it before. McNeese has never sold me. North Dakota has sold me before. I want to bet Chattanooga, but I'm going to let them slide today. Tennessee State should win. Southern Indiana, they shouldn't be beating them. Stetson should win. I'm going to go Western Illinois. Bowling Green. Utah should win if they don't be hurt. I think we're gonna go Eastern Kentucky. We're gonna go all 4:30. SIU, Edwardsville, Chattanooga. I mean, I choose all the favorites, obviously, but I do think I'll get trolled today by. I think we go 10-cent bet here for 15 bucks. Quick 10-cent bet for 15 bucks. So, Clemson blew it, man. Oh, wait. 3-point game. 3-point game. If Clemson can get it. Oh, 2-point game. If Clemson can get a steal and hit a 3 and win this game, that'll be beautiful. But I doubt they will. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. Alright, let's see if anyone's broadcasting Clemson basketball.
Yazışın Mehmet Bey, tanıtınız kendinizi.
Bilgisayarın kablolarını, ekranları, kasayı filan hepsini oraya götürün. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate you. What's up, Amber Simmons?
What's up, Amber Simmons? Shut up. Clemson might be the broadcasting game on ESPN right now. Yep. Sorry.
In the country, 65%. They rank 330th in Division I.
I'm always right. It's like, nah. It's the reason I haven't won no parlays. But if Virginia blows it here, does Clemson have a timeout? If they don't get a steal, they can foul the worst player. It's a lot of teams that don't need quarterbacks. We're gonna go with the Steelers. I want to throw some jump balls to George Pickens. Throw at you, man. Oh, allergy pills. It's been like an hour since I last. I haven't taken them actually yet today. They're like Benadryl, guys. We're not no perky poppers over here, dude. No, the funniest thing be when people troll Jancy. And they be calling him an addict and stuff, bro. That is hilarious. It's so funny because, like, he knows they're trolling, but he acts like he doesn't. Oh, they fouled. Oh, wait, no, he's shooting 3 free throws. Oh, they fouled him at the 3-point line? They can steal. Clemson can get a steal here and get the game winner. Clemson. They can do an off-ball foul here. We're going to wear 37. We're going to wear 37 as quarterback. I know it's unconventional. It's not realistic, but 37 is one of my favorite numbers. Okay? University of Toledo, because that's where I was going to go before I came here. University of Toledo, because that's where I was going to go before I came here. Okay, if I was a quarterback, I would wear a helmet that gives me some good vision. I think we're going to go with the Vices 02 here. And of course, we're not going to do a robot face mask or anything like that. We're going to go with something that, you know, something chill. We're going to go with a clear Oakley visor here. Clear Oakley visor. Always do the crosses. I think we always do the crosses. No mouth guard, no neck pad, no pad size, anything. We're gonna go tight here. Flag jacket on. Of course, because we're gonna get hit a lot. Obviously, arm sleeve. I always do left arm. Gets the. Where is it at? Oh, they fouled. Okay, so they weren't able to guard it good enough. I think I usually do the 1/4 sleeve black, and then we do a right elbow. I mean the left elbow. I think I do left elbow. Here we go, black here. We go black. Where's my black coaching thing? Man. Right arm sleeve, we go shooter sleeve. And black with the right elbow with the thin band. And black. Left hand, we're gonna go timeout. Oh wait, no, they didn't call timeout. For the win. Why would he shoot it? Clemson had a timeout and didn't use it for the game? Oh my gosh, Clemson is stupid. They didn't run, bro, they didn't use their timeout. He rebounded the ball. I'm thinking, oh, here we go, they're gonna call timeout. No, they don't. That's a whole parlay down the drain because a coach didn't want to call a timeout. Bad play call by bad call by the coach there, bro. The coach should be fired or just solely off of that. See, I go to an Under Armour university. I always kind of wanted to go to a Nike university for the Nike Techs. You know, the Nike Techs, you know, a lot of teams give out the Nike Techs, but, you know, Nike is a high-value university. If you go to a Nike university, you're on top of the world right now. Shout out to you. Let me just get some gear, though. You know what I mean? Nike universities would be the spot because the gear is fire, all that crap. And you can be great. Alright. We're going to just stick with this. I like the quarterback thing. Clemson sold me. TCU is completely out of their game. They're down 9. So TCU and Clemson sold me. The underdogs won. I had a feeling to bet Texas and Virginia because Virginia is typically good for, you know, my bets, but unfortunately I was at work when I had to put on a parlay. We got this pizza spot, Italian spot up here. Not even Italian. It's kind of like a pizza spot, I guess you can call it. Call it Carlio's. Fire eats. Sandwiches are good. Wings are pretty good. Fries hit. Pizza is banging. The pizza is banging. You can go a touchdown here. What they do pasta? I ain't never tried it yet though. What else they got?
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
What else we got?
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
Pizza good though.
And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
When he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got
Preston too thick, Preston too thin. I don't know personally a thin crust player kind of guy because
that's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book.
A lot of that crust is sweeter, you know.
Now the third-year man, Najee Harris, and he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2.
I'm only breathing like this because I can't breathe out my nose right now. Comfortably, anyways.
Flood steps away. What a catch there by Robinson, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Operating from the gun, Flood. And down he goes.
Try to get up out of there.
Sack. Shaquille Barrett collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flood. Pass complete.
I didn't know he was going to make separation like that. That's why I threw the high bullet pass because I always do that.
Tackles made at the Bucs 37. A good pick
yep. TCU and Clemson blew it. TCU was actually in a 2-point game last time I checked.
Running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability.
Actually, they down 70. It was down 75 to 66.
Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now 2nd and 3. Harris running straight ahead.
I hate run plays where they pull a guy across the formation. It's kind of confusing for me, but it also opens up a guy on the opposing team side of the ball.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris.
That's the only time the cutback is useful. The cutback is so useless, bro. I think we can not see Harris hand off here and just call it a quarter.
On the give, this is Harris, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with a touchdown run.
Cute little scoring drive, but I got to throw me one. Y'all give me 3 minutes, I can make it happen. Oh shoot, they scored in a minute.
The field for their second offensive possession.
I got this little warm blankie my girl gave me for Christmas. Oh shoot, we right here. Okay.
Back to throw. Flood.
Touchdown.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case.
I saw it, bro. My second slanter came across the formation entirely too late and caused me a touchdown. That's exactly how this happens. This is why we throw picks, ladies and gentlemen, because the second slanter flies across the formation and freaks up the thing.
To put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
I missed this play, man. Haven't seen this in a minute.
Selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
He dropped it, bro.
And this throw
incomplete. The defender all over
just gonna let him have this. Take it. Najee, if you don't do it, I swear you're getting cut.
And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is incomplete.
That went nowhere near Pickens' hands. And he made the separation.
play action. Flood.
Catch.
And on the left sideline,
Bro.
according to the headlines,
What is he doing,
so the ball a
bro?
little late getting there, and it's third down.
Are we gonna make some adjustments here on the fly?
Operating from the gun. Flood. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I know the Steelers are trash, but gosh, are they trash. But I wanted to give myself more of a challenge. I wanted to come to a team that had talent. And you see how that's going. Or Najee gets 5, we go hurry up. And get 5, we still gonna hurry up.
For about 3 yards, second down coming up.
Mm-hmm.
In motion right is Robinson. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. He'll take
Now
this to
he
the
hurt,
side of midfield
bruh.
before going out of bounds.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the George Pickens right here on the sideline.
Throwing on first down.
Got.
Flood. He's got this.
I only
to
threw it high
Pickens.
because I thought the cornerback was staying in coverage.
He'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Oh, this is
So
definitely
the
George
big play
Pickens
means
touchdown.
just like that,
Oh no, I
they'll
messed up. I
operate
messed
from the
up.
red zone now
All right, here we
on
go.
first down. Back to throw. Flood.
Touchdown. Oh my
Unable to connect,
gosh.
but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Gosh,
Pass
bro.
incomplete in the end zone, but the
Keep your
flag
hands
comes
off
out
the
for
dude. At least we get one here, man.
You're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away. Changes what your play call.
My entire O-line got chop blocked just now.
Incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Looking to throw. Flood. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. George Pickens from a yard out. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Wait, does he play? He might be on a scout team, probably. He might be a red shirt. He might. I think he's on. I think he's a red shirt though. I don't think he's playing. I mean, I see him on the court. I mean, not on the court, but you know what I'm saying. Said more in that search. Time to check the roster. I don't think he is though. No. Definitely like a scout team player or something like that. He got on the gear though.
It's an impressive victory on the other. I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.
Is the 2004 All-Star team better than the 2024 All-Star team? So Steve Francis can't go head-to-head with Luka Doncic. Can Shai Gilgeous outdo Kobe? No. Can Kevin Garnett outdo LeBron? No. Can Tim Duncan outdo KD? I Nikola outdo Yao Ming? Yes. So easily we went, I think, can say 3.5 for 5 here. 2004 Eastern versus 2024. Can AI outdo Dan? When you look at Dan's skill level in comparison to AI, this ain't no DE. I don't think AI is outdoing Dan. Now, they both got them dirty boy Pistons over there, but if they're not dirty boy Pistons and just players, Giannis and Joel were cooking Ben Wallace and Jermaine O'Neal. Jason Tatum could give Vince Carter a bucket. Tracy McGrady, I think, outdoes Tyrese Halliburton here, but Tyrese Halliburton play style, his playmaking, his abilities to make plays, and just being a versatile player outweighs Tracy McGrady's scoring capabilities and some of his defensive capabilities, in my opinion. But I do choose T-Mac over Tyrese Halliburton here. But if we're looking purely at skill set and not value to a team, high value player, I mean, you put Tyrese Halliburton on any other roster, I don't see him succeeding. I mean, didn't he play for the Kings or something like that? I mean, he just wasn't that great then and there. So I mean, can we really assess him as a high level threat here? Almost averaging, averages a double-double. Has a plethora of triple-doubles. But in Sacramento, it wasn't until 2021 is when his name started being valuable at about 18 points a game. Got 20 last year, averaging a double-double, and now he has 22 this year, averaging a double-double, and he has more vision here. He still was a solid point guard, though, 13-5, and then 14-7, but he never played over 50 or so games. So he's never played a 60-game season. We can't assess him as a high-level threat just yet. I mean, him and T-Mac about the same size. So, I mean, it's a lot to consider here. But in the early runs of T-Mac's career, he definitely had a plethora of 60 games per year. But he just wasn't an assist maestro. I mean, in his first 5 years, he's completely outdoing Halliburton in the scoring ranges, but he's more of a rebounder than assist kind of guy here. But I mean, we see his prime kind of just shrivel up here around 2008 or so. I think that's where his prime completely hits its final point. Because 2009 to 2011, he wasn't averaging over 10 points a game. Couldn't even get 4 boards, nor could he get 4 assists. So, I mean, he's in this time frame, we're looking at about I want to say how many points is this? We're looking at 12, 20, 25.8. Divide that into 4 or 5. 5. He's averaging 5 points a game here. Oh no, 4. Sorry about that. He's averaging about 6 points a game. No more than about 2.5 assists. I'm looking at, I think I see about 9, 10, 11 divided by 4. Yeah, no more than about 2.3 or so. It's a 2.6 assists or something like that. Rebounds, and then we're looking at the assist numbers here. He played a full year averaging 8, 3, and 3, which is sick in Detroit. It's actually disappointing. But in that 2004 season, he was averaging 25, 6, and 5. And before then, 28, 6, and 5. So, I mean, Just solid kind of guy. Very solid, very good point guard. And the assist totals we're looking at maybe 5. I don't have 1. About 10.5 in 4 seasons. So maybe like 2.7. So he's averaging like 6. 2.5, like 3.5. Yeah, he had a decline in his last 4 years. Bro's averaging 2 3-pointers, a few 3 boards, and 2 assists. Bro was averaging back-end role player numbers in the last 4 years. But I mean, that's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. It's just seeing the decline. It's kind of crazy to me, and stuff like that. But I mean, he hit 32, 28, 25, 24, and he just gradually went down every year. 15, 26, 25, then went from 32 to 28, 25, 24, 24 again, 21, 15, 3, 9, 8, 5, and that was it. But I mean, I do have Halliburton here. Now, we need to look at the Allen Iverson Dame Lillard comparison. Okay, so in that season with AI was averaging 34 and 8, which is a big number, but I mean, he didn't have nobody over there in Philly for real. He didn't really have no threats. Oh, we're looking at 2003, 2004 actually, not 2024, 2003, 24. So 26, 3 and 6. 26, 4 and 7. And we got to remember, Dame isn't a bit of he's not much of a rebounder per se. So I mean, we can't really just hop on him like that. We can't ride him. 24, 4 and 7. I mean, the numbers are eerily similar here to me. 25, 4 and 7. I mean, the numbers look pretty much the same to me here. I don't really see the difference. I don't really see a big difference here, except between the the 2-point difference in scoring and because I gotta remember it's here we go. Here, the 2-point difference in scoring, or 1-point difference actually in scoring. He doesn't get as many rebounds as Dame in this season, and the assist totals are exactly the same. And they played actually almost the same amount of games already. So I mean, I don't really see, but I feel like Dame is argumentatively a higher threat level than him in this 2003 to forward and Dame's 2023 to 2004 season. I do see a higher level of threat here from Dame, in my opinion. And this is coming from a guy who can only get that in 42.5 minutes. Which is 7.2 minutes more than what Dame was playing at the time. So, argumentatively, we can say here that Dame covers AI here just by the slightest bit. Tracy McGrady covers the Tyrese Halliburton here in the slightest bit. Point scoring wise, not really looking at his value. He's more of a defender than a playmaker. So if we want to talk about Tyrese Halliburton's playmaking position, I mean, he's a point guard. He averages 3 assists a quarter. If you can't get 3 assists in a quarter, brother, you're not the point guard. So he's averaging 3 assists in a quarter, which I don't think is impossible by a point guard. You just got to get it to the guy who's open 3 times in every quarter. Of course, come on, you guys just do it 3 times for me each quarter. That's easy. Like, low key, like, how many of us would have 12 assist games? Huh? If we play with some of the guys that he plays with, and I'm not saying that the Pacers are elite, but he does have some good high value players. He has Pascal Siakam, he has Miles Turner, he has Obi Toppin, he has Buddy Hield. He has quite a few weapons that he can feed the ball. Eric Neesmith, guys like that. I mean, it's difficult per se. Or Neesmith not even over there. I don't think no more. But I mean, he has some pretty big, I mean, he's a very large guy in himself. So I mean, his vision is gonna be a little better than some of his opponents who are like 6'4". So I mean, is it really so special what he's doing? It's definitely good. It's great actually that he's averaging double digits assists, but can we really base his value off that? UFC, we got some UFC fights tonight. Okay, who is our... We're gonna go UFC. We're gonna go to some UFC today. So how we start? San Diego State would have won me. San Diego State would have won me my parlay. Okay, so Houston is blowing it right now. They're down 9 to Kansas. This is not a good look at all. Okay, I'll close this out. But I do think this team... Now, the other comparison... I mean, Joel Embiid, I feel like washes Ben Wallace in the scoring range. I mean, let's be honest. Ben Wallace was never truly the biggest scoring threat here. I mean, let's be honest here, dude. He's not a scoring threat. Defensive threat? Yeah. I mean, he's averaging almost a double-double in the 2003-2004 season, but I mean, 13 assists and almost 10 points. I mean, 13 boards and almost 10 points is nothing in comparison to what Joel is doing here. Unfortunately, this might be all he's done. It looks like he's going to be out for the year, maybe. But I mean, Joel is topping that with 35, 11, and 5. And Ben Wallace missed one game that year. But Embiid has not had any seasons that have hit 70. His highest season in length played is 68 minutes. And even in his rookie season, he averaged 28 and 2 in 31 games. So this might be our last Embiid game of the year, guys. We gotta take this serious. Next is Giannis and Jermaine O'Neal. I mean, we already know how that's going. Giannis is averaging 30 and 11 right now. Last year he averaged 31 and 11. The year before that he averaged almost 30 and 11. The year before that almost 30 and 11. The year before that almost 30 and 13. Almost 30 and 14 actually. The year before that almost 30 and 12 and a half, and then almost 30 again and 10, and then 22 and 8, and then 16 and 7, and 12 and 7, and 6 and 4. I mean, can we really assess that Giannis is argumentatively better than LeBron? Oh, he's 6', well, he's almost 7 foot. LeBron is 6'9", bro. He's 3 inches short. I don't even really want to compare Jermaine O'Neal right now, but I mean, I'm gonna pull it up because, you know, I gotta be real here. I don't want to be that guy to leave something out. You know, Jermaine O'Neal just couldn't go toe to toe with him in that 2003 season. 20 and 10. I mean, it's good, it's great actually, but it's not enough. You can't stop 30 and 12. That 20 and 10 won't stop that 30 and 12, man. It really won't. It physically can't. I mean, his best season was arguably the 2004-2005 season. I mean, he averaged a double-double for 3 years straight and then completely declined after that. I'll type in Giannis stats and it looks up the Greek Freak stats. This is hilarious. I mean, I know LeBron is metrics are on his. Oh my God, he's not the same size as him. you can't do that comparison because it's not fair, and all this crap. I mean, in the 2021 season was possibly his best season, honestly, of his career. Yeah, 2021 season argumentatively was his best season of his career, in my opinion. Here, again, we're looking at a 38 and 6 kind of guy. And I mean, yeah, he's getting 25, 27, 28 points per games, but I mean, who's guarding him? You know, and I gotta give it to him. I definitely gotta give it to him. He's definitely a player. He's definitely a player. So I'm gonna give it to him, man. I feel like the LeBron DE is the train of that has just gone too far. He's what, 6'9", 250. What's Giannis? 6'11", 242. 2-inch difference here. I mean, argumentatively, he's gonna finish probably with a better career than LeBron James, in my opinion. This is his year to win the championship, so I mean, I don't think they will because of the injuries and then also the lack of consistency. But sorry, East right now. No, Joel is gonna be there probably for a very long time. So now all you gotta do is beat Tyrese Haliburton and the Celtics. If you can't beat Tyrese Haliburton and the Celtics, it is over. I mean, I see they definitely are gonna beat the Knicks in this series, but it's about Haliburton and the Celtics right now. That's the prime focus that needs to be made for this team to be successful, because if Haliburton can't be limited to a 26-6 game, the Milwaukee Bucks won't win. They won't win. But if we let him put up his 30 and 12 and 5 game, we can kiss it goodbye. And unfortunately, we don't have a shooting guard that can guard him per se, because Dame is not really defensively the biggest threat, but he does have his play. He's very good at getting steals, getting a hold of the ball, interfering with passes. But I'm about to take a nap, actually. It's 4:40. I'm gonna take a nap after this, because I mean, we have to assess it. The two biggest threats that we are facing as the Bucks are Jason Tatum and Tyrese Haliburton. Pascal Siakam can be dealt with. Miles Turner can be dealt with. Jaylen Brown can be dealt with. Kristaps Porzingis can be dealt with. There's a lot of people that can be guarded by, you know, someone not even our best players, and still, you know, and still they'll make a difference. So I'm excited to see. I'm gonna watch Family Guy and take a nap until about 6 o'clock. Wake up, brush my teeth, begin some online shopping for Valentine's Day, and then wait. Probably gonna get some dinner, my own dinner.
So the Steelers offense getting set.
I know. Probably gonna be it. I think I want to get breakfast tomorrow. I think I do. And then eat pizza for dinner. Right, hit fire move here.
Throwing to start the drive. Flood. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I'm really excited to see the playoffs are going to be
extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
great this year.
Off the play fake. Flood.
That.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
People have been talking about it. Washington fans have noticed it. The production of Chase Young has declined, and it's kind of showing us the reason why, Washington was so quick to make him a trade value here during the season. And maybe it's just like, hey, we see the wrong plays, or this plays he goes 100%, and then it's just plays he goes 60%. Maybe that's just how it is, or maybe he's been dealing with injuries. Maybe that's what he's been dealing with. We don't really know because we don't pay attention to Chase Young anymore because we kind of just let that train, set its course and run its way off our tracks. So.
And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So, I mean, me personally, I was a bit of a Chase fan when he first got here. Because he's from the area and went to Ohio State, my favorite college. So, I mean, of course, that's going to play its course. But, I mean, like I said, for me, it's bigger than, you went to my favorite college. If you're not having a good start, you're not having a good start. Same thing with Haskins when he played, rest in peace. But he wasn't having a good start. He's forever my favorite quarterback because I knew that in that upcoming season he was going to get an opportunity of a lifetime by Mike Tomlin. He was going to either prove the haters wrong or have some things to work on. And I felt like this was his year to prove the haters wrong. I saw that preseason work. I saw that how he did in the off-season workouts, and I was extremely excited to see who he's gonna cook this year. And unfortunately, we didn't get to see it. So, but I do think that the season coming up was gonna be his season. I feel like that was gonna be the year that he shows everybody, hey, remember that product that y'all saw at Ohio State during that playoff run and that championship win? Yeah, that's the same guy. You just had to give me the opportunity and the confidence to make that guy come out again, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to ever see that. But he's argumentatively just my favorite quarterback. Second favorite quarterback in the franchise, but easily my favorite quarterback even at that time to play the game of football. So, so also one of the reasons that my favorite numbers are 3 and 7. Because we wore both numbers 3 and 7. I was a fan of the number 7 before. I really knew about him and his football journey, but the number 3 was more so an inspiration from him too, as well. So that's why we got 37 as our quarterback. This is what it is. Because number 1, it slipped through my receiver's hands. It slipped through my receiver's hands. But it slipped through my receiver's hands. I feel like I'm not the only one who saw that there. It slipped through his hands completely.
Now they're a little further behind the 8 ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
But
looking to throw. Flood. And that one going to be off target. And
my teammates keep running into my arm when I step up in the pocket to make a play.
They've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backups some reps and make sure you protect your starting
personal foul, face mask, defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just
Terry McLaurin, though, is argumentatively my favorite player in football right now. Got the jersey. I mean, I love watching him play. He's an inspiration to me, inspiration to others, inspiration to some of the younger guys in the league that are just now entering. And then on top of that, you got to think about how big of an inspiration he has to be to guys like Jackson Smith and Jake Budd.
That makes it obviously a little bit
And even the
harder to
C.J.
run
Stroud,
guys.
former Ohio State quarterback. You got to think about how much of an inspiration a player as humble as Terry McLaurin could be to a guy who's inspired by some of the most humblest players in the history of sports. To see a guy like Terry McLaurin is just far more inspirational than a lot of people expect. For me, my inspiration is rooted through what I see. He inspires me as an athlete to keep pushing. I remember his rookie year like the back of my hand when he got his head bounced off the turf against the New York Giants. I remember it vividly, but he was catching a football because he cared about catching the football and making a play for the team. And, it might have jeopardized his health. It might have jeopardized the season. It might have jeopardized a lot of things in life. It could have cost him a lot physically, but he went up there and made the play because he's humble. He's not like, I ain't jumping up there and making that, bro. Nah, I'm humble. I'm gonna catch that ball. My thing is that I love watching guys who never feel like they're too good to do something. Because for me, that's what I see a lot.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Still going. George Pickens. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's what I see a lot through a lot of these older athletes nowadays. Is they think they're just too good. They're not humble anymore. Like, I remember watching you and you wouldn't even speak to the media type humbleness. Like, not because, the only way you can be humble is not speaking to the media, but it's like, I watched you like when you were the quiet storm. They wouldn't know what you had in your trick bag for this game.
Pickens pulls it in. What a play.
And it's not because you weren't good enough, didn't make plays, or it wasn't, they didn't really prioritize you, you weren't on the scouting report. It's because like you were
back to throw. Flood.
Roughing the passer.
He'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket.
I was out of the pocket. Oh my gosh, quarterbacking is so tough. It's so tough to be the quarterback because you always get BS calls against you. But like Terry McLaurin's humbleness, I feel like is one of the main inspirations to me. The fact that he hawked that.
A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's third down.
We should have Fryer move here.
Looking to throw. Flood. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, that was the last one. Well, like, he's just such an inspiration, Like, how can you not like Terry McLaurin? I've never heard players be like, bro, we hate Terry. You know what I mean? You got that hate on Terry McLaurin. You got cornerbacks that think they were far better than the guys who practice against the dude. But that's just how football is gonna be. But for me, I think Terry McLaurin is just such an inspiration to people who want a future in the game, who also want to have a sense of humility, that carries them along their journey. So, Terry McLaurin is really like one of those guys you just gotta love to see.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice.
So I'm all being knocked up. Buddy, some ice cream that I got from Burger King that night that I ain't eat, and I'm taking a nap. Ooh, and it's still soft too. I swear, places that make burgers and stuff like that are always good. More ice cream, man. Had some Oreos from an Oreo mini pack I copped at Target. I'm in at Costco. Gonna cook.